I remember once I visited a house just for fun, not a ministerial matter. They just invited me a nice dinner, so I had a dinner. And the funny thing was, after dinner, grandfather was pulled by granddaughter. I say, hey, I don't know exactly what she said, but there's always grandpa's nickname, right? Papi or Poppy, I don't know, right? She said, oh, grandpa, come on, come here. And so eventually I was talking with, the family, and then I ended up with going to his study room. And he was wearing the tiara, like, gold, the little, things. And he sat down in front of his granddaughter, and he was drinking I don't know how to call it, fake cup tea, right? She was doing something, he was like doing this, and then it was absurd. Think about this old man wearing this girly stuff, and then she was giving this fake tea. He was doing this. I thought that was hilarious. I really thought that was hilarious. I mean, why did he do that? Because what? He loved his granddaughter. And his face was filled with joy. I mean, even though, Grandpa, drink more. Okay. Are you serious? There's nothing there. Well, Father, today's the Annunciation of the Lord. Why are you saying this? Hang in there. Now, let me switch the gear a little bit, and then we'll put it all together. When you think about Christianity, this is absurd, really absurd. This is ridiculous, seriously. Well, Father, how can you say that? Well, if you see the Christianity from other religion point of view, you might know what I'm saying. Think about the other religion. Let's go a little bit further. Let's see our Christianity from other people's point of view. Other religion, or even Roman, all those Roman theology, and other religion, think about how the world was created. World was created out of chaos. Somehow these deities are fighting each other. I'm not talking about Christianity. Deities are fighting each other, and one deity, one against the other deity. This deity, therefore, as a punishment, became human figure. Or more like it's like a deity or a God figure was always up there somewhere. And then he or she created the human beings for his or own purpose. So therefore, humanity somehow trying to manipulate deity. That's another way of seeing the other world religion. Some world religions, such as Buddhism, Hinduism, is more like this world is just simply terrible, but we were born in here. We got to get away from this one by getting the knowledge. Was some kind of knowledge to get away from this circle of life. Reincarnation, they said. Can you see this one? That's their point of view. That's their point of view. What is our point of view then? Let's talk about Christianity then. You got that now, right? You got this idea. Now compare that. From their point of view, we are seeing the Christianity. Look at this Christianity. God created human, his image and likeness out of love. What? He shared his divinity to people? This creature? Yeah. Why? Because God created us in love. Then human beings rejected God. I'm not going to follow it. Then he still planned on that. He gave what? One of the Abraham accepted God's invitation. Therefore, what happened? He made a promise. You know what? I will be with you. And Abraham, but people betrayed him again. Therefore, he gave the 10 Commandments to Moses. Out of Egypt, he saved the people. He saved his own people. And still people did not follow him. Okay, I will send a prophet. This prophet talked to God, talked to people, the voice of God. People didn't listen to that. All right, fine. I will give you a king. Or people said, we need a king. All right. And then what happened? Still, they didn't figure it out. Oh, so therefore what happened? God sent His only begotten Son. He sent His Son. And He sent His Son for the sacrifice, for the atonement of entire sin. And the way that He's coming to us is even very interesting. Unlike other religion where it was more like a punishment or out of chaos, human being, like a deity figure came out on this world, it's not like that. This God exactly followed how human beings were born. He did not invade our nature of humanity. Rather, He embraced our humanity from the beginning until the end. What kind of religion is this, my brothers and sisters? Seriously, so weak, so absurd. God became human. He followed every step of human beings. And even God invited human being. Would you like to do that? Would you consider doing that? Are you serious? And then this young woman, 15 years old young woman said, I will do it. Just like Abraham said, I'll follow it. Why did he do that? Let's go back to the first scene. Remember grandpa? Remember the grandpa figure, right? Why did he do that? Why did he do that? Why did he wear this ridiculous cloth? Because grandpa loved his daughter. Going back there, why did God do these things? This, I would say, absurd, ridiculous way. Because God the Father loves who? You and me. This is the expression of love. We always say God is love. We always say God loves us. But do we really feel that we accept that? Do we personalize God's love? We don't. We need to see God as a grandpa from time to time, wearing the tiara and, ridiculous. And then, okay, I will drink the tea as much as I can. Give me that, I will drink that. That's who God is. But yet, we still believe that God is a punisher. God is a judge. Don't get me wrong, my grandpa one time, and remember when I did something wrong, my grandpa came to me with a very serious face. John, don't do that. Sure, he taught me how to become a man. Sure, from time to time we need that. But why did grandpa do that to me? Because grandpa loved me. Otherwise, he wouldn't do it. So today, the Annunciation of the Lord, sure, Father, you're supposed to focus on Blessed Mother. We all know the Annunciation. Many times we do that all the time in my rosary and everything. So I gave a little bit different homily today. God loved us so much. And then God invited Blessed Mother, Mary, 15 years old girl, and she said yes. And all these things, the power of all these things, the locomotive, the motive of all these is love. So today my challenge to you is accept God's love, please. Please, don't listen to all those lies. Just accept. I love you, but I am not worthy. I am not good enough. I'm not beautiful enough. No. Just don't give those CRAP. Today, just accept God's love. All you have to say is, God loves me, thank you. That's all we need. Today, Jesus comes to you. Whether you accept it, whether you believe it, He doesn't really care much, right? And if you receive Holy Communion, or those people who cannot receive or do not receive Holy Communion, just at least imagine that Jesus is coming to you. And just say, Jesus, thank you. And I accept God's love. God loves me. That's great. Just be there. Don't listen to all those CRAP in your heart anymore. Just today.